Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty big and pretty awesome news going on over here where you guys may or may not have heard about this or have heard about it in other various times. We now, once again, have actually now had a huge acquisition, once again, from PlayStation. We actually had some really cool news in regards to Haven Studios and the official confirmation and official rollout for this, but now we should have some even more official news with even a slightly, I would say, slightly more important and slightly more well seen and slightly more, well, better company. And I'm sure a lot of you guys may know or love the original Halo makers, Bungie. So, we had a lot of press stuff going on as of yesterday. We don't have official statements. Going to talk about what this kind of means. And also, I know I'm sure some Xbox folks are out there. I do believe in really good news, there is no major issues with all of the consoles. So still on Xbox, still on PC. I think we're good to go for Destiny 2. But a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of good news to talk about. So let's go talk about it. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. As well, for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Twitter and Twitch room down below. Weeble Coinbase down below. Everything else down below. Target links as well. And let's go dive into the video itself. So, as we mentioned, it's actually, in all honesty, kind of a big deal. The internet was kind of rolling this out. Everyone was excited. We've known about this for a while. I'm sure you guys have seen for a little bit, but basically the PlayStation 5 has been solid. We've known about this. It was like a $3.6 billion deal, and it kind of came out a lot throughout the initial big acquisition fights when it comes to Activision and all of that. So, this is now actually finally officially part of it, same with the Haven Studios. So with this, Bungie is now officially a part of Sony. The acquisition is now officially and legally now complete. So Bungie, the developer of Destiny 2, as I'm sure you guys know, and also, at this point, we've also seen leaks that they're working on different games, different aspects of games, and everything else tied on in. Which I think is kind of a nice thing to go and see it for all. Like, I think it's good. Like, I like seeing more stuff. I like seeing more features. I like seeing more games. So it's not only going to be Destiny 2, but also other side games. So the PlayStation maker has announced its intent to acquire the gaming studio in January. Actually, it kind of seems way longer than that, but... And now the acquisition is complete. At the initial announcement, Sony said, in the PDF we can go and show some of that up, that the deal was worth around $3.6 billion, but in an SEC filing as of Friday, it said the deal is worth approximately 3.7. Now, that's a little bit more intriguing, too, as well, because as you guys probably know about the stock market, I guess probably know about, like, everything else tied into it. Like, that's kind of a big price point, at least in my opinion. It's actually kind of a lot. The fact that it even went up, it's kind of a good thing probably for Sony, so it's getting close to a $4 billion deal. So as you guys can see, we do have the official statement over here from PlayStation itself, where they have the agreement to acquire Bungie has closed. So now we can officially say, welcome to the family. So they've had a few tweets for this one. I'm not sending it on Twitter, so. But as you guys can see, the reception was actually pretty good. 42,000 favorites. And it is always kind of ironic, too, because this was, originally Microsoft's baby. They had the Halo, and, well, they eventually lost it as time went on. So it's like 343 or whatever it is now. So kind of interesting stuff. So, though it's now under its Sony umbrella, Bungie will continue to independently publish and creatively develop our games, Bungie CEO Pete Parsons said in a blog post from the originally announced the acquisition. And the future games in development won't be PlayStation exclusives, they both have said. So, to kind of chime into that, number one, that's huge. I do not like the idea of exclusives. I'm sure most of you guys understand. But I do like the idea that it does seem like they're, at least Microsoft and PlayStation, are kind of understanding. If you have your game on PlayStation and your Xbox, guess what? You're going to make money. You're going to have people buying microtransactions. You're going to have people buying DLCs, people buying the game itself, double with development cost. You're also basically seeing like, hey, like you maybe even see the Xbox logo every time you launch the game on a PlayStation. And I do want to say, like, now that a lot of these gaming focuses, ever since Fortnite became a thing, or League of Legends, or CSGO, there is a lot more focus on loot boxes, a lot more focus on microtransactions and live service games. So think Fortnite, new skins all the time. Think, Call of Duty, new skins. Think Overwatch, new skins. Think League of Legends, new skins. Whatever it might be. So that's kind of the big thing in my mind. Is that it does kind of seem like these people are understanding this. Like Sony has went on case multiple times stating they want to have a lot of live service games. That's probably why they bought Bungie in the first place. So it would make sense too if you can go and make a lot of money on DLCs, cosmetics in terms of games, in terms of progression, whatever they want to push into it. Obviously, progression is never the best, but it does make sense. Like, why not? Why not at the end of the day? So, but Sony does also have some other plans mixed on in. Sony does plan to lean on Bungie for its world-class expertise in multi-platform development and live service games. Kind of just continuing on what I was saying, which will help us deliver on our vision of expanding PlayStation to hundreds of millions of gamers. Sony Interactive Entertainment President and CEO Jim Ryan said in January, Sony views live service games as a critical part of PlayStation's future as it plans to launch more than 10 live service games going on. With Bungie now officially part of Sony and Take-Two completing its acquisition of Zynga in May, now we still have to officially wait for Microsoft to wrap up its $68.7 billion purchase of Activision Blizzard too as well. So, kind of cool to see these numbers. So, first and foremost, I like the idea that Sony took the initiative. They decided to buy Bungie, which, in all honesty, it did kind of seem like they were in a weird flux. Bungie seemed like a company where they were working with Xbox. They were on Game Pass. They originally were on Xbox. Then they went independent, and now they're working with Sony. I'd probably say it is probably best to not have contracts. So see how they had it for Game Pass. It's probably best to just have it be a flat, nice, normal deal. You bought it by PlayStation, and at the end of the day, it has support. You have funding, you can kind of move around employees, you can kind of take more risks, and while Bungie itself has done well, they had a very good acquisition too when it comes to, Halo. And then Bungie has, in my opinion, been a pretty big, critically acclaimed success. Do I currently play Destiny? No. Will I play Destiny 3? Almost without a doubt. Will you play Destiny 3? Probably. But at the end of the day, it does kind of seem like the game itself is a big deal. Now, one thing I do want to note on, I did really like the fact that they decided to keep it open platform. I do think if we push all these exclusives and we just have all these three big boys buying out every game they can, that's not good. Like, no one really, they might win, but no one really wins. Like, gamers don't win. Maybe big corporations, but normal gamers don't. So the fact that Sony themselves also want to push and state that they're okay with the game itself being and working normally. They opened to Xbox, opened to PlayStation, all that stuff. I think that's a good life call. Like, I'm actually kind of A-okay with that. So, pretty big thumbs up in my mind. I kind of want to hear your thoughts and comments down below. And as well, we also do have the official press release in case you guys are more curious on the inner workings. I'm one of these weirdos. I do like this. So, Sony Interactive Entertainment to acquire leading independent video game developer, Bungie. So, Sony Interactive Entertainment announced today that it has entered into definitive agreements to acquire Bungie, a premier independent video game developer and longtime partner of Sony. It's created some of the video game industry's most highly acclaimed franchises, I'm sure you guys know, Halo and Destiny. This acquisition will actually go give them access to their world-class approach to live service games and technology expertise. Furthering Sony Interactive's vision to reach billions of players, Bungie will continue to operate independently, maintain the ability to self-publish, and reach players wherever they choose to play. That's good. I think you guys would probably agree if you guys have ever been in with business. Hands-off bosses are the best. The vibe's immaculate. So I'll give it a good thumbs up. I like the vibe of it. So give me your thoughts on that. And also, based in Bellevue, Washington, they actually did have over 90 employees. Bungie is renowned for creating unforgettable, evolving worlds, which once again keeps on pushing towards the growth of live service, of more microtransactions, of more DLCs, of more proper games. I would still say Destiny still has to figure out the perfect format for me, because it is a little bit of paywall, pay piggy, but I do appreciate though nonetheless. So they do also expand out the Destiny universe. The team is focused on long-term development of the hugely game, but also expand the universe, and also, this is the big one, creating entirely new worlds in future IPs. $3.6 billion as well, including the purchase price and committed employee incentives to mixed on in. So probably like bonuses, probably extra money, insurances, stuff like that. So they've even been saying they had a strong partnerships with Destiny 2. They're super hyped up to work with them. They're happy they have the moments, and Jim Ryan himself is stepping up. This is an important step in our strategy to expand the reach of PlayStation to a much wider audience. We're saying how vital Bungie's community is to the studio and look forward to supporting them as they remain independent and continue to grow. So once again, independent, great. Game itself not changing, great. Still available on Xbox and PC, great. I think it's smart. I think it's cool. And even the Bungie folks themselves kind of seem like they're enjoying it, where they fully like the support and want to celebrate the game. So give me your thoughts. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Got the Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Got that Twitter and Twitch room down below. Got that Weeble Coinbase down below and all that good stuff as well down below. and I appreciate you all so much for watching in the first place.